Hello, welcome to Kanishka IAS. Today's daily current affairs. First topic is about Indian assistance to Afghanistan. Due to Taliban has occupied Afghanistan, there was a fall down on the government. So as a result, economic situation is very bad. Now the country is currently facing food crisis. So India is providing humanitarian assistance to Afghanistan. That is, Prime Minister has allowed 50,000 million tons of wheat to go through Pakistan, and other medicines will also be supplied to Afghanistan. Why Pakistan territory has chosen to go to Afghanistan? Because other alternative routes are not available presently to meet the immediate crisis. India has Chabahar port, which was built in Iran, and through this connectivity will be established, but this route will be very long. As a result, these goods will be moved through Pakistan territory. Now next topic is about gallantry awards. President gives gallantry awards. In 2019, a person named Abhinandan was held captive when he chased Pakistani fighter jet. This year, he was awarded with Veer Chakra, which is considered as the third highest wartime gallantry award. These awards were given by President of India. Short note about gallantry awards. After independence, initially only 3 gallantry awards were present, namely Paramveer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra and Veer Chakra. These 3 were only instituted by Government of India on 26th January 1950. And these 3 awards were deemed to be effect from 15th August 1947. Afterwards, another 3 awards were introduced, that are Ashoka Chakra Class 1, Class 2 and Class 3. These 3 awards were instituted in the year 1952. Again, in the year 1967, these 3 awards were renamed. Like Ashok Chakra Class 1 is renamed as Ashok Chakra, Class 2 is renamed as Kirti Chakra, Class 3 as Shaurya Chakra. These awards were introduced twice in a year on 2 occasions, namely Republic Day and Independence Day. Order of precedence of this awards is: first highest gallantry award is Paramveer Chakra, then Ashok Chakra, then Mahavir Chakra, then Kirti Chakra, then Veera Chakra, then Shaurya Chakra. Recently, the Global State of Democracy Report 2021 was released by International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance. This is an intergovernmental organization and it is headquartered in Stockholm in Sweden. Now this report says that the number of countries moving towards authoritarianism in the year 2020 was higher. Authoritarianism means it is a form of government. It has few characters like rejection of political plurality. Many political parties will not be present. Use of strong central power. Decentralization will be absent to preserve the political status quo, and reduction in the rule of law, and separation of powers and democratic voting. All these things will not be present, or these things will not be given importance. Then it is considered as authoritarianism. Whereas in democratic form of government, in which laws, policies, leadership and major undertakings of a state and other things are directly or indirectly decided by the people. Now this report says that 20 countries moved in the direction of authoritarianism and 7 countries moved towards democracy. It also said that Brazil and India as some of the most worrying examples of backsliding, because India is considered as one of the largest democratic country. Even US and 3 other members of European Union are also considered as a democratic declining. 3 members of European Union are Hungary, Poland and Slovenia. And this report says that pandemic is one of the cause for this rise of authoritarianism, and there were many other factors also. Now next topic is about domestic workers. In India, first All India survey on domestic workers was launched by Labour and Employment Ministry. The survey is carried by Labour Bureau and its aim is to estimate number of domestic workers at national and state level, and also those engaged in informal employment. They will also study how COVID-19 has an impact on their wages, and this survey covers around 1.5 lakh households in 742 districts. In India, there are 742 districts. We see in many articles that data is not sufficient to make any policy and or to take any initiative. So this survey marks as an example. That is, it is seen as a commitment of government towards evidence-based and data-driven policy. So that is the reason the survey is being conducted. Another reason why this survey is important because of rapid urbanization and due to expansion. Due to this, migration of workers occurs and it also increases number of domestic workers. Now these domestic workers constitute significant portion of total employment in the informal sector. But there is insufficient information on the prevailing employment conditions of the domestic workers. According to latest data on e-Shram portal, this e-Shram portal is to register unorganized workers. It provides 12-digit unique number to register, and this e-Shram portal says that there are around 3 to 3.5 crore domestic workers in the country, and these workers constitute third largest category of workers after agriculture. That is the reason this survey is important. Next topic is about AUKUS. As we know that Australia, US and UK and these three countries have signed a deal. Now present it is in news because these three countries signed an agreement to exchange naval nuclear propulsion information. This is a very sensitive information because of nuclear energy. AUKUS is a defense alliance to confront strategic tensions in the Pacific where China-US rivalry is growing. Under this deal, Australia will get 8 state-of-art nuclear-powered submarines. Now why this deal is important? Now reactors in nuclear-powered submarine are fueled with uranium. Uranium is divided into two, that one is natural and other one is enriched uranium. For the reactor to work, fuel has to be enriched to contain desired proportion of uranium-235. Inside reactor, uranium-235 is bombarded with neutrons, causing some of the nuclei to undergo nuclear fission. In turn, more neutrons are released and the process continues in the nuclear chain reaction. So as a result, energy is released when chain reaction occurs. So this energy is used to drive turbines, then it generates electricity for the submarine. Advantage for this technology is there is no need to refuel again, because if it enters into service, it lasts for more than 30 years and it also has high efficiency, high speed and it do not require air for its functioning. This is about nuclear propulsion information. Thank you.